Hi, my name is SBX. I'm a singer-songwriter, and you're tuned into RnBISCUITS Off Cuts. If I were to compare my music to a biscuit, it would be a Biscoffee because that shit is fucking awesome. It tastes so fucking good and goes with almost every single dessert that you pair it with. So, hey.
You've got a new EP out titled Metamorphosis. What was the first song that sparked this project, and how long did it take for you to finally run this project or concept as a whole sonically and leave any follow-ups you had for your previous work?
The first song that really solidified my positioning when it came to this tape was They Say. Specifically when I wrote it, I felt extremely confident and excited about the song. I'd written other songs before it that I wasn't really happy with, and I was just struggling to find something that I was connecting to lyrically. But once I recorded They Say, it was kind of like a final nail in the coffin, and I knew that I was in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. The idea of doing a dance tape was presented to me by my creative partner in the beginning of 2023, but I didn't really step into it until the end of 2023, simply because I was still working on my R&B stuff and wanted to focus on one thing at a time. I also didn't really know if I could do the dance stuff. I had to just kind of take a leap of faith and just go for it and test myself as an artist, and I have no regrets. It took me a year to get here, but I'm happy that we've gotten here.
Looking at your previous release, now that it's over, it now feels like you're thankful for the opportunity not to only change your next story, but your sound. Could you say that has always been intentional?
I think when it came to changing my sound, I wouldn't say changing my sound, I'd say I'm evolving my sound. I'm showing my versatility, a versatility that I always knew I was capable of showing. I just had to put pen to paper. So that's not to say I'll never do an R&B song. I'll still do R&B, but I think I'm more open and confident to explore more of myself and more of what I can do.
What has been the biggest takeaway from that project that helped build this one?
I think my biggest takeaway when it comes to my previous tape and my recent tape, the Metamorphosis, is just taking my time with the art, taking my time with recording it, taking my time with perfecting it, even the visual outputs, just taking my time with everything and not feeling like I need to work according to anyone else's timeline. I'm proud of my previous work, but I feel like I was trying to match the timelines of other people or the creative outputs of other people, when in actuality I should have been just doing my own thing. And I've really fallen in love with the idea of just being in my own lane and doing my own thing. And even if I stand out like a sore thumb, fuck it, let's go for it. And that's what the Metamorphosis has become. Even beyond the tape, me as an artist myself, I have kind of evolved into someone who is confident with their current placing and confident with their talents, and I don't feel like I need to rush or prove anything anymore.
What is the most hardest record you put together and currently your proudest, and why, of course?
I think when it comes to the hardest record, it's a split between What Is Love and How Does It Feel, for two separate reasons. Without How Does It Feel, it's vocally challenging. It's not really something that I've done vocally as well. I haven't really gone as far as I did with that song, so I really had to push my vocals as far as I could. And I laid it all on the floor in that studio when I made that song. It was really tough. I couldn't sing. I had to go on vocal rest for a couple days after that, but very proud of that song and how it turned out. When it comes to What Is Love, though, my biggest struggle with that song was the simplicity. I wanted to add so many harmonies and vocals because I didn't want it to be simple. I didn't want it to be lazy. And I realized, maybe a bit too late, that the song didn't need too much, and all it needed was exactly what it sounded like. And yeah, super proud of those two songs. They were my most challenging, but super proud.